In this video, we're going to take a look at a new feature available in Nerdio Manager for WVD 2.6 and later, and that is the ability to apply changes to FSLogix, Sepago, user session time limits, and app attach settings without having to re-image the host pool. In the past, if you wanted to apply, let's say, a change to the FSLogix configuration on a particular host pool, the way you would do that is you would navigate to the host pool, go to the dropdown, go to properties, select FSLogix. And if you were to make changes right here, you would see this message that says these changes will apply only to newly created or re-imaged hosts. And that is because the FSLogix installation and configurations are applied during VM create time. Starting with version 2.6, you're now able to apply these changes or any changes you make here to existing hosts by simply checking this box. If you check the box that says apply to existing hosts, the system will ask you if you want to apply them one host at a time or some larger batch group. So you can specify any batch group size here. For example, if you have 10 VMs in the host pool, you can do all 10 at once, or you can do 5, 2 groups of 5, etc. You can also select how many failures can be tolerated before the system decides, hey, something is not working, let's stop doing any future updates and alert the administrator with a failed task. And you have the option to send a message to the users who may currently be logged in, giving them a few minutes to log off or giving them some other warning that something is going to happen. And then you'll see a message at the bottom of the screen that's going to give you a bit more detail. So for instance, when updating FSLogix settings, what this will do is it will update, if FSLogix isn't installed, it will install it. If it is already installed, it will update any settings that have changed here as compared to what's currently on the VM. But one key to keep in mind is that any existing settings will not be deleted. So this will only add or update. It will not delete existing settings. You can still delete existing settings by re-imaging the host pool, which will recreate the hosts and reapply those settings from scratch. Also, an important note is that any hosts that are powered off will be powered on, run this process, and then turn back off to the state that the system found them in when it started running. And this will apply to FSLogix. This will apply to Sepago. So again, you'll see the same kind of message here by default, but if you check this box, it will apply it to live hosts. It will also apply when you want to enable session time limits. Again, by default, it would only do it on newly created or image hosts, but you can apply it on demand in real time to existing hosts, as well as many other changes that can be applied to session hosts can all now be done to the live VMs without re-imaging them. So again, another capability to speed up and simplify the management process without having to rebuild those hosts or re-image them from scratch. See you next time.